Hello everyone, this is another preview for Awakening of the Clone Wars. My name is Koryak and I am the story developer for Awakening of the Clone Wars, and this is a preview of the story content we will be having in our upcoming project. And I am happy to announce that we will have a full story for the Confederacy and for the Republic up to Order 66. That means not including Order 66. It will go up until the Battle of Coruscant and then one mission after that. Order 66 story might come with a future patch. We're definitely looking into that, but right now we are focused on the current release, and Order 66 was something we didn't want to tackle just yet. We will have 7 different story arcs for both factions, starting at the beginning of the war and, as I mentioned before, ending with the Battle of Coruscant. Story will be divided into different story acts, and each act will either be one major story mission or a set of smaller missions. I'd like to call those meta interventions. So, for example, you would have a mission tasking you to conquer Yaga Minor and recruit a bounty hunter and build a shutter shield. And all your progress will be tracked in the mission log. Or the other option would be to have a major mission, for example, conquer Geonosis, because Geonosis is an important CIS planet, and this would be more of a bigger step in the development of your galactic conquest. We will take story content from several sources, for example, the Clone Wars TV show, the 2003 cartoon, the movies, books, but we will also include new elements. Ideally, our plan was to have story content be natural in your campaign. So, for example, at the beginning, you won't be tasked to conquer Raxus Prime. That's deep into enemy territory, and you won't get there before week 100. But we will take small steps in the beginning, focus on the stuff that you would naturally do in the beginning, so you can do the story while developing your campaign. I now want to preview one story act, and that is the hunt for the Malevolence. This mission will start as a mission log pop-up, and your order objective is to send Anakin Skywalker to Abrogate Array to, well, find out what's going on with General Plo Koon's fleet. So let's do that.
Why?
Let's speed this up a little. And when Anakin is there, he is despawned. And we'll have to wait a while to see what happens. The mission log entry has disappeared. And it takes approximately a week, maybe a week and a half, for him to report in.
Mission log updated.
Alright, Anakin has respawned at Coruscant. And Skywalker has reported in. Apparently the CS has a new super weapon, the subjugator dreadnought called the Malevolence. Our new objective is find the Malevolence and destroy it. Important in this mission is we have managed to install a tracker on the ship. It doesn't work in hyperspace, but once the Malevolence re-emerges, it will transmit the ship's location. So in this area of the mission log, it will show the location the Malevolence is in. And it says signal lost. It means the Malevolence is in hyperspace right now. Can check a bit later where it arrived. And maybe a little bit later, the mission log in these kinds of mission refreshes approximately once every 10 seconds, and here it is. Last on location, Yakuduel. So our objective is to destroy the ship. Fortunately, I have cheated myself a fleet that should be able to do this. And let's launch into it.
Tactical battle imminent.
We will cut the battle a bit short because I don't think it's going to be very interesting to sit through this for 10 weeks. So bear with me for a second. Alright, gentlemen. Our mission is progressing well. The Malevolence has just blown up. And let's get out of here. Alright. We're back on Galactic. The Malevolence has been destroyed. The mission log entry has disappeared. Now we're gonna wait, and now we got Wolf Tarkin telling us what has happened. The Malevolence has been destroyed, and Shadow Master Plo Koon has been rescued, and he is reporting in a Coruscant to take command of an army again. This is the next feature that I want to show you. We have new story-related features, and this is one of them. This is a galactic pause during this dialogue pop-up, meaning you can take all the time you need to read this dialogue. It won't disappear, and nothing on Galactic will happen. And once you've done reading, you can click this button, and the story will continue. And you can already see here, Plo Koon is on Coruscant, and this is the mission reward for this story. You get Plo Koon spawned. Now, for story-related features, I also want to give a shout out to Arminius you can find him on YouTube. He is working with AI-generated voices, and we got him to help us with some of the story to have it voiced by his AI voice. For now, it's just the first Republic Act, but we are looking into expanding that to all story content. Alright, next thing on the agenda is exactly. The new story missions will interact with our existing game mechanics, mainly intervention missions and diplomacy. So, for example, you will get a story mission that tells you, well, do diplomacy on 3 Republic worlds, and you can then use the diplomacy feature to complete that story mission. Another mission might tell you, well, complete intervention missions, like complete 3 intervention missions and a bunch of other stuff, and this allows us to tie those features into the story content and vice versa. And yeah, I'm very excited about that because before those systems kind of existed in a vacuum, we had this, this, and this, but due to the interaction, it might make the experience of the story more immersive. All right, and for our final item on our agenda, we have new tactical story missions. And who knows me knows that these are a pain in the ass to make, but nonetheless, when they're a finished product, they're very interesting, and yeah, I'm looking forward to your feedback on those tactical story missions. I won't tell you what they are, but yeah, they will definitely be elevating the story experience. All right, this was it for me. Story content will hopefully be very interesting for you guys. I know it is for me because I really like working on that, and it is kind of my niche in our project, in our team. So yeah, I'm looking forward to your feedback, and stay tuned for our next preview.